everyone, thanks so much for coming to our channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make Skittles edible slime. The most important ingredient is Skittles, so I'm going to take these Skittles and show you how to turn them into this glorious, delicious powder which makes this edible slime so much fun. So here I have my red Skittles, and I'm going to show you with a simple coffee grinder how to turn it into this beautiful powder which allows you to make so many things out of this. I've already made a whole Skittle hack video, most of it making it with this powder, so make sure you check that out too. So of course I'm going to use this to make our slime. So I use just a basic coffee grinder, and I've already blended up or ground up some Skittles here, that's why it's there. But if you do use it for coffee, make sure that you guys clean it out prior to doing this. So you just pop those Skittles right in there and press the button. And sometimes the Skittles do get stuck under the blade, so if it sounds weird or if you check it and it looks a little bit weird, just make sure you loosen everything up. But this is what the end product should look like, and I am totally blown away by this because you can do so many things with this. So I'm going to show you how to make the slime right here with this cute little cooker. You plug this into the wall so it actually gains a lot of heat, which I'm loving so much. So I'm going to put 4 of these marshmallows in per color, or per flavor I should say. And I'm also going to use a little bit of coconut oil. You don't necessarily have to, but the oil does, it almost stops the marshmallows from getting harder, so the slime actually stays quite a bit softer with the oil in there. Probably say about a teaspoon with the 4 marshmallows, and the beauty of coconut oil is that it tastes so good, so if you do want to put more in to make it a little bit more slimy, you are obviously welcome to do that too. I think any oil would be fine if you don't have coconut oil, just a warning that obviously the taste will change quite a bit. Coconut oil I find tastes very good, so the slime ends up being quite tasty, but if you use, olive oil, obviously your slime is going to taste a little bit more like olive oil, so just keep that in mind. So whatever you end up using to warm up your marshmallows, whether it's something like this or the stove or the microwave, just make sure that you are keeping an eye on it, having adult supervision, and stirring it so that the marshmallows do not stick to the pot or pan or whatever you end up using. So these marshmallows are coming along nicely. Again, I'm totally impressed with this little cooker. We just got this off Amazon, and it creates a lot of power, so it's very, very actually useful, which is nice. So I'm going to use the red Skittles first. I'm going to pour that whole thing in, and the key to making your slime good is ensuring that the Skittle powder does melt within the marshmallows. So I feel like my first batch, the red and then I'm going to make blue, turn out really well, is where you'll see the next slime I make. I didn't let it melt enough, so you'll see it's a little bit more chunky. This next step is totally optional. I'm going to add some food coloring to my slime. This is purely just for the video to make it look more enhanced and more colorful, as Skittles are extremely colorful. If I was making this just for fun, without the videoing, I definitely wouldn't add food coloring. So that's totally up to you guys whether you want to add it or not. Okay, so we're only one step away from being done, so how amazing does this look? All the Skittle powder has dissolved and mixed in nicely with the marshmallows and the coconut oil. So we're gonna do our blue slime, and then I'll show you what the last step is. Definitely happy with how this is looking. You don't need to stir it all the way if you don't have time or you just can't wait, because we're gonna mix it up in this icing sugar that we have. So this is so that it doesn't get stuck to your surface, and so that you can actually touch it with your hands. If you don't have icing sugar, you can also use cornstarch. Of course, the flavor will be different. The sugar obviously makes it sweeter. I don't even know if you would taste the cornstarch, so I wouldn't be worried about that. But this is so amazing, you guys. So very sticky right now, but you just plop it on that big lump of icing sugar, And I always try not to touch at the beginning because I know that my fingers will get stuck to it. And maybe some people don't mind that because then you can sort of, eat it off your fingers. But I always try to flip it, fold it, just to ensure that the powder gets everywhere. One thing to note before even doing this, making sure that your slime has cooled down enough so that you can actually touch it. So mine was cooled down enough, that's why I'm able to touch it. So just make sure that you're really careful with that, because if you use the microwave, marshmallows can get quite hot and you don't want to burn yourself, and I really don't want to hear about that in the comments that someone was burning themselves. So please be very careful. This is all for fun. We don't want to, burn our little fingers. Blue must be my favorite color because I just had to do that one first, and I have not forgotten about the red. So we're just going to scrape this out and plop it onto our icing sugar, and it's going to be amazing too. Okay, let's move on to green and yellow Skittle edible slime. And there we have all 5 colors of the rainbow turned into Skittles edible slime. Thank you so much for coming to our channel and watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, and of course, most importantly, eating it. It tastes so good, everyone. So if you do try it, comment below on how it tastes. And be sure to like, share our video, and please subscribe. Thanks, everyone.